Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. Welcome, welcome. Come on in to our countdown to Christmas special. Okay, so in today's reading, we're exploring how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? Okay, so this is what we're exploring today. So if you are new here, come on in. And to our subscribers, big up yourselves. We are going to get into this jam-packed read. Okay, so get your tea, get your snacks, because we are going to get into it. Water and tea, tea sippers. Water and tea, tea sippers. Water and tea. Welcome to Super. Yeah. So we have pile one, pile two, and pile three. Okay, we're exploring how does he feel about me. So we want to see what the current feelings. This could be anyone, a crush, a current love interest. It could be someone from your recent past, perhaps someone from a separation or an ex. So we're going to explore what wants to come through. Okay, into these reads. So if you are new here, big up, welcome, welcome. Okay, come on in. To our subscribers, big up yourselves. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tara and Tea. Okay, so we're going to explore, okay? But before we begin, we're going to bring in some good gratitude energy into the reads, okay? Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages we're about to receive today in today's read. May these messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their intuition and to use their discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because that's what we're all about here. We like to empower. Okay, take the messages because the messages are to empower your own intuition. Okay, so pile one, pile two, or pile three. Let's gather those juicy intuitive gems and let's see what intuitive male is in store for you. And grab yourself a tea because we are going to get into it. So, see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people. Wagwan tea sippers. Wagwan generals. So we have pile one and we're exploring how does he feel about me? Okay, so we're going to explore and see what messages want to come through. Okay, and we have the love box. Okay, we haven't had the love box for a while, so we're going to see what type of messages want to come through for the collective as we explore how does he feel about me. Okay, so we have one card here, okay, and we're going to explore and see what's going on. So if you are new here, big up yourselves. Welcome, come on in, get nice and comfortable, okay? To our subscribers, big up yourselves every time, okay? You done know the done know, okay? So if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it and let's see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois and it simply means what is going on, and that's what we're going to explore today. Okay, we're going to let this card just sit on top of this love box, and we're going to ask to channel those love messages, channel those messages that you need to see it right now. I can feel a lot of powerful like energy coming through. Okay, so we're going to just call in this energy to come in. Okay, what's going on with the collective, and let those messages flow to the collective. Show them the messages that they need to see at this very moment. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's have a look and see what's under the tarot. We have the Hermit in the reverse position. In the reverse position. Now, this is not often seen at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. In the reverse position. Okay, in the upright position, the Hermit can represent this energy of someone wanting to take some time to have like some solitude. Okay, take some time for themselves, take some time to go and do some look into themselves, do some inner work. Okay, this is the in the opposite position. Okay, this is now reflecting this person wants to come out of this energy, this person wants to come out of this solitude energy. Okay, so it does feel like it could be someone where there might have been a break between you and this person. It could also be this person who is someone from your recent past. Perhaps there's a separation. Perhaps it was, I feel like there might have been some issues or around closure. Okay. I feel like this person wants to come back out. Or the words it's saying, come back out of the woodworks, or it's like they want to come out of those crevices wherever they've been hiding. They are now wanting to come towards you. Okay, so it's definitely the energy of someone who wants to come towards you, someone who wants to make peace. Okay, I feel like perhaps when they were in this energy of looking inwards, okay, and it has fallen on pile one. Okay, number one represents energy of new beginnings. Someone is looking at wanting to start, okay, start anew. I feel like it could also be an energy of wanting to talk to you, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to tell you what they've learned, what they have reflected, what in like in retrospective, what they understand now that they didn't understand before. It's definitely someone who wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and I feel like it's someone who wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation that will make you feel inspired. I feel like it would also make you feel shocked. I feel like it will also make you feel surprised. Okay, I feel like what they will reveal in what they understood and what they understand now, I feel like it's going to be like, why wasn't you like this before? But I feel like this could have been someone's growth. Perhaps this person could have had some kind of immaturity about them, and they needed some time to grow. They needed some time to have some time apart so that they could go and do their own work. Okay, their own inner work. Now, as an individual, we all have our own work. Okay, and sometimes when we are in a connection or a union with somebody, if we haven't done that work, it then can trickle into our new connection, into our connection, or into our like our current connection. And I feel like this person needed to do some work. Okay, need to just do some inner work. Perhaps it's like an energy of like they may have had some insecurities, they may have had some things that they were doing that was kind of self-sabotaging, and it was impacting the connection. But I feel like as we're exploring how does he feel, okay, we're exploring the masculine energy here. There's definitely someone who wants to come and tell you how they feel. Now we have this energy of the hermit, so the energy of the hermit represents that Virgo earthy energy. So perhaps it could be an earth sign you are dealing with, or perhaps you are an earth sign. Okay, and it could also be this energy that someone is taking on this energy right now of wanting to really be down to earth, really connect with that earthiness. Okay, looking at what's important. Okay, valuing things that are what are important. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. So a lot of messages came through just from one card. It just goes to show you, just from one card. So we're gonna have a look at Jamaican proverb and see what messages wants to come through. The Jamaican proverbs are essentially messages from the ancestors. Okay, so we're just going to have a look and see what wants to come through. Okay, how does he feel about me? Oh, I thought one came out. Okay, let's have a little shuffle. How does feels like one's trying to come through? Okay, we have today for me, tomorrow for you. Okay, in Jamaican style, today for me, tomorrow for you. Darling, today for me and tomorrow for you. I saw it go. I saw it go. simply means this is how it goes around here. Okay, so it just simply means today for me, tomorrow for you. Okay, this is how it goes. And life can have its ups and downs. Okay, but it's this energy. Look at this again. Didn't we just say this? Ay, 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 ay. So it's definitely an energy of someone who is being very reflective at this time. We are approaching a new year. And as we approach the new year, this can make us, naturally, we can become very reflective. We can become very much in this energy of what we want to take from this year and what we want to leave from this year. Now, I feel like someone is looking at their themselves, looking at their actions, looking at their growth, okay, looking at their decisions, looking at their life, their ups and downs, their trials and their tribulations, and it's like there's an energy of them wanting to take what was good and to bring that into the new year. Okay, and there's the energy of someone wanting to leave what leave stuff behind, and I feel like it could be the self-sabotaging energy that they want to leave behind so they can bring in this strong energy of growth that's really coming through with the Hermit in the reverse position. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. So now we're going to have a look at the love box. Okay, we're going to bring out this love box. It's now charged with all this energy. Okay, so we're going to have a look and see what wants to come through. Okay, let's explore. Reveal the messages the collective need to see right at this very moment. How does he feel? How does he feel about me? Just a little shuffle, bringing that energy, letting it flow, flow, flow. Okay. Ooh la la, look at that. We've got a lot of messages here. Any more? Any more? Any more? Yes. That wants to come out. Thank you. Right, so let's explore these messages. Okay, I'm going to take a good sip of tea. Okay, I'll take a good sip of tea. I've got some green and oopsie, we're a lot very wobbly today. I feel like this is going to be it's also a reflection of how this person is feeling, because now we're exploring their emotions, we're exploring their feelings, and it does feel like that wobbliness is coming through. But yes, I'm sipping on some green and peppermint tea. So let us know what you are sipping on. Okay, let's have a look here. Ay, 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 ay. Will you be my girlfriend? So someone wants to make an offer, and perhaps this is why we're getting this wobbly feeling. Okay, they want to find out if you. I feel like this energy of they want to find out if you still see them as a love interest. Okay, will you be my girlfriend? Okay, it could even be will you be my lover? Will you be my love interest? Will you be someone that um can you still see us together? Okay. Or if it is someone new, can you see us together? Oi, oi, oi. Okay. And we've got quite a few, so there's definitely a lot that they wanted to say. Perhaps you might have not even heard, it could even be 9 weeks, 9 years, 9 months, okay? I haven't been feeling myself as I'm so invested in our relationship that I lost myself in the process. I lost myself in the process. Okay. So perhaps this could have been this energy of someone wanting to take that time to go and do some work, just to, if they've, sometimes you can, that energy can come through if it's this person hasn't done their own work. Okay, so again, then going into a connection and haven't really taken that time to do their work, then can then create this energy of this wobbliness. Okay, look at this balance. Ay, 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 ay. Look at this. Look at this. So there's definitely an energy. There's definitely an energy here. As we said, you know, this wobbliness feeling. Okay. What's here? We have, I don't want to fight anymore with you. Can we just work this out? Can we just work this out? Okay. Life has ups and downs. Okay. They are wanting to, really wanting to communicate with you. I'm scared for you to get close to me. I'm scared for you to get close to me. And perhaps this could have been one of the reasons why there was some self-sabotaging going on. Okay? I don't want our money problems to destroy the relationship. So there could be some money issues. Again, with the hermit coming through, it does represent that earthy energy. Money is and part of that earthy energy, a part of the, think of the pentacles. The pentacles does represent that energy. Okay. Let's have a look here. I want to wake up with you every morning. Okay. I want to wake up with you every morning. Ooh la la. And there's lots of messages here. I have been keeping an eye on you via social media. So even if there has been some distance between you and this person, they've still been trying to keep an eye, see what you've got going on. I feel like it's also trying to see if you are with somebody else or if there's any like love interest or potential likings of some like a potential love interest page or a crush page, okay, or pictures. I'm sorry, baby, for hurting you. I'm sorry for hurting you. I feel like this person really does want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, tell you how they feel so you can understand them. Look at this. I want to grow old with you. I want to grow old with you. Okay, I want to wake up with you and I want to grow old with you. Okay, this is someone really coming out of their comfort zone and saying how they feel. Look at this. Look at this. Honesty. Honesty. What they want to leave, okay, and what they want to bring into the new. Let's go to relationships, marriage counseling to solve our issues. Look at this. So it's definitely an energy, someone who's wanting to do some grown up, okay, grown up stuff. Okay, like it not means just grown up, but just mature. Like definitely an energy of wanting to do that work. To both like so you both understand one another. I have to tell you, you are not the only one. So there is some messages coming here, okay? Let's clarify what's going on with there. We're going to use the good karma, okay? Because we are exploring. This could be anyone, okay? We do have many viewers, so this could be anyone. So take the messages where it resonates, okay? Whether it could be, for instance, a crush, a love interest, or someone from the recent past. Again, it could be a separation of some sort. So let's have a look, okay? Can we clarify using the good karma what's going on with you haven't been the only one? We might get to see a bit more as well through the other messages from the love box. Thank you. We have this Eight of Swords energy. This Eight of Swords. So it could be, it's like this person is, you know, with the in the reverse, it's like they're being honest. They're trying to tell you what has been going on. Perhaps there has been an energy of exploring other avenues, but those avenues have still brought them to realize it's you that they want. Okay, let's have a look and see what's at the front. We have the Seven of Swords. So that Seven of Swords is revealing that energy that there has been some kind of sneakiness going on. Perhaps there has been talking to others. There may have been some kind of, the message that's coming through is like infidelity, cheating going on. Okay. And we have family. So this is definitely, there's definitely a couple coming through as well with the Ten of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy of a, and I can see the Hermit as well. Look at this. We have the Nine of Wands, okay? And we have the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. And behind the Hermit is there's an Emperor. There's definitely energy of a you know, someone needs to see this as well. Again, take the messages where it resonates, but it could also be, there could also be a reference to a married couple as well coming through. Okay, take the messages where it resonates and put it in the comments as well. Put it in the comments, or it could be even talk. If it's not a married couple, it could also be perhaps you and this person have talked about the long term in the past. You may have talked about family, wanting to grow, wanting to do. Perhaps you've all, or you've talked about what family life was like for you as a child. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. My family don't like you and I'm feeling torn. Look at this. My family don't like you and I'm feeling torn. So this could be why we're seeing a lot of this family energy as well. Perhaps it could be disapproval of family. Perhaps it could be something to do with, I feel like what's coming through is like an interracial or a religious, okay, or it could be like very traditional. Perhaps someone is very traditional, someone's very liberal, okay? Or it could be a clash of personalities. You are in my dreams. You are in my dreams. Fam, look at this. Look at this. So it's definitely family issues coming through. Family issues coming through. Look, the tarot has helped us to give us a deeper picture of what's going on. But the messages are already here. The messages are all here. I want to be with you. I just need time to heal. I want to be with you. I just need time to heal. I love you. I love you. This person has a lot of love. I am ready to settle down. I am ready to settle down. I told you there's definitely an energy of someone who's, this person is like a level of maturity. And to be honest with you, I'm scared that you might not want me when you know the real me. I'm scared that you might not want me when you know the real me. We're going to use the romantic oracle now to see what wants to come out regarding that message. So reveal what needs to come out for the collective to see regarding, I'm scared that you might not want to know me when you get to know the real me. Let's see what wants to come through. Oh, okay, let's have a look. We have deception. Okay, so there's an energy of deception. Someone is wearing a false mask. Okay, a false self mask in this relationship. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So again, it could be someone who is from a different background, a bit maybe from a different background. I feel like perhaps this person, it could be what this worries this person is their family. I feel like there's a strong energy of family. We're going to use the Simply Deep Tarot. Okay, there is definitely a lot of like A lot of like messages coming through. So let's just have a look at what's going on with this. I'm scared that how you might feel when you get to know the real me. Okay, because I feel like to get to know, it's not, I feel like it's more what's coming through is whether you can accept them and their family. Woo, we have, yes, the Empress. And we saw the Emperor. The Emperor is right here. Let's have a look. The Emperor. And with the Nine of Wands here and the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor. And behind the Emperor is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. And we do have the Queen of Swords. Okay. As well as look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. The cards are the cards are giving it all away. There's definitely an energy here. Okay. And take it could be vice versa situation. Take where the message resonates, but it definitely feels like it's a family. This person may have held back because of their family. I feel like this person may have tried to always seek the approval. Look at, this is the third time we saw the Hermit, and we're seeing it again in the reverse position. In the reverse position, okay, we have the Queen of Wands, sorry, the Queen of Swords again, but this time is in the reverse position. We have the Chariot in reverse in the middle, okay. Behind that, we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay, again, family. So there's definitely, it feels like this person, look at this, Emperor in reverse. This person, I feel like a lot of the issues is not coming. It feels like it's coming from this person's background, and I feel like this person may have held themselves back for a long time because it could have been the fear of how their family would perceive them or perceive you. I feel like perhaps this person may have come from a family that haven't always been like very uplifting, motivating, okay. And I feel like when it comes to family, and again, we are in this time of the year when it is about family, okay. This is like a countdown to Christmas special, and Christmas, well, this year in December we have Christmas holidays and the new year, okay. It does bring that time of family, okay, in a lot of like Western cultures and all different parts around the world, okay. So it could be this energy that someone is wanting to bring you in, but it's also, I feel like it's like they having to take a leap of faith to come out, again, coming out of that woodworks, being brave enough to face, because it does seem like this person, it could be also dealing with it feels like they could be dealing with a challenging mother and a challenging father, and is building that strength to say, no, I want to step up, I want to show you that I mean business, okay. And perhaps this could have been some kind of issues that you may have had with you and this person, and they're now like, I want to step up, okay. Again, if this is a, I feel like if this is a crush, if this is a crush, it could be someone who's wanting to just come out of that, come out of that energy of self-sabotaging, coming out of that energy of doubting themselves, taking that leap of faith to come towards you. A current love interest, it could also be someone who wanting to step up, wanting to show you that they are serious, okay. As well as perhaps someone from the past or a separation or an ex. It could be that they want to come and tell you why they've been the way they are, and help you to understand. I feel like they could know that perhaps there could be this energy that you might not see them in that same wavelength, but I feel like they will still want to make peace with how they feel. But I feel like there's definitely energy of the inner child coming through here, and someone is this energy of wobble that we've seen and even seen the words balance and things like that. There's definitely this person is fighting this energy. Okay, I feel like it's they're facing their fears, and they're facing those fears that may have come from family, parents, okay, seeking parents' approval, perhaps parents not being happy on this decision making, okay. Ay, 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 ay. Let's have a look. I tingle, ooh la la, I tingle when I think of you. Soulmate, soulmate. Well, soulmate. We've seen the emperor, we've seen the empress several times, so it's definitely a connection here. Okay, it's definitely a connection. Let's build together. Let's build together. I want, look at this. I want to start a family with you. I want to start a family with you. The next message that's coming through, it could also be someone who perhaps may have not come from the best family, and so they want to have this with you. But it could also be that they were having their own worries, their own fears about being a great, the message that's coming through is like being a great husband, being a great spouse, being a great partner, being a great boyfriend, and stepping up to that plate. Okay, and that could have held them back in ways, but it's now like this. It definitely feels like it's a push of confidence. Okay, pushing themselves out of that willpower or lack of willpower that they may have experienced in the past, and now really taking that energy. We've seen that energy of the hermit, the hermit 3 times, okay? That nine, and nine is that energy of independence. So it's like someone's knowing that they need to really step up, okay, and show that they can be very independent, very secure in their mind, their thoughts, their feelings, okay, being honest. And I feel like this person is like, if I can be honest and show you what I mean, then you can recognize and see that I mean business. Okay, I stand on business. Okay, ooh la la, ghosting, ghosting, and with that hermit, perhaps there was some ghosting, and perhaps it could have been between both parties here, and now wanting to tell you why or what happened, and okay. Look at this. I have fond thoughts of you. Will you give me another chance? So it's definitely someone who wants to reconcile. It's definitely someone who wants to make peace. It's definitely, if you're thinking, how does this person feel about me? They feel quite an awful lot about you. Okay. I feel like they want to express how they want to connect with you on a deeper level, and they want you to understand where they've been coming from for a long time, okay? So we're gonna just end the read with one of these playing cards with a keyword and see what wants to come through for the collective, okay? Let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Oh, we have two. Two. So this energy of two. Abundance, affluence, beauty, prosperity, and wealth. This is what they want with you. This is what they hope with you. Okay. Sorry, not two of wands, the two of swords. Okay. So again, two of swords is that energy of balance. Okay. It's usually represented in let's say in the tarot cards of the Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay. Just general tarot card, in any general tarot cards, someone who's got a sword. Okay. And they're trying to make a decision. Okay. So this is the energy why it's bringing that wobbly feeling, because this is how they feel about you. But it's definitely someone who is not just seeing you, and I feel like it could be anyone, a crush, a current love interest, someone from your recent past. They're seeing what they're hoping, what they're yearning is to have a cycle with you. We saw the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Ooh, wait, look at what's here, the Lovers, okay? So we have the Lovers here. We have the Four of Coins. That's all that holding on to those feelings, holding on to how they've been feeling. But the Wheel of Fortune is here, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is representing that energy. Someone wants, facing their fears, stepping up with the Emperor. Okay, facing their fears. Okay, they may even having those doubts again with the Four of Cups. Should I what if you are now going to be in this position where you don't want to talk to me anymore? I feel like they it's like all these things, but it's like they're taking that opportunity to think, I have to face that fear, I have to tell my truth, I have to be honest, I have to make that decision. Now it's falling on the swords that represents communication, so it's definitely they want to communicate with you. Okay, so I would not be surprised if you do hear from them soon. Okay, so take the messages where it resonates and leave. We have to say it with power. Leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. This is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes around here. So big up yourselves. Stay blessed. Keep sipping. I will see you on the next one. Wah, Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile two, and we're exploring how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? Okay. So if you are new here, welcome, welcome. Come on in, get nice and comfortable. And to our subscribers, big up, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. Okay, let's get into these juicy messages. Okay, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, and see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois, and it simply means what is going on. Okay, and that's what we're going to do for the collective who chose pile two. We're going to channel the love box, okay, with all these messages, and we're just going to tune in, okay. Can feel that vibrant energy coming through already. Reveal the messages that the collective need to see. How does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? Reveal the messages that they need to see right at this very moment. Ooh, there's some juicy gems coming through. I can feel it. Collective, I hope you've got a nice cup of tea. I'm going to take a good sip of my green and peppermint tea. Mm-mm-mm. Right, let's see what's under this card. There's a little bit of wobbling going on, okay? There was a bit of wobbling going on in pile one. We have the Nine of Swords. So how does he feel about me? This is someone who's been up at night. This is somebody who might be, I feel like perhaps this person might be having, it could be someone that you're at distance, okay? It could be someone who's having a lot of thoughts, and it feels like this person is trying to keep a brave face in the day, but in the night, okay, it could have a lot of late night thoughts, and those late night thoughts could be really making them think about things from the past. The song that's coming through is Take That. Whatever I said, whatever I meant, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good, okay? Whatever I did, whatever I said, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good, okay? And previously, before that, before this read, there was another song that was coming through. It might come back. It might come back, okay? That resonated as well with this read. But I feel like this person, is going through their own turmoil. It's almost like what they haven't faced in the physical, in the reality, in their full reality, is coming up in their subconscious. It's really coming up. It's really making them feel like, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Okay. I feel like someone is like looking, going, oh, I should have done this. I should have told you. I should have told you how I feel. Okay. I feel like this is somebody who has a lot of pent up feelings, a lot of frustrations. Okay. But I feel like they're frustrated with themselves for not coming forward, not saying how they feel. Okay. Or perhaps may have given you a mixed message, but really the mixed message is that they really do feel for you. Okay, we're going to have a look at the late night thoughts. Okay, we're going to pull out the late night thoughts messages and see what wants to come through for the collective who chose pile 2. What's going on here with the 9 of swords? Ooh, okay, any more? What's going on here with the 9 of swords? Okay, and do have a look at the late night thoughts reading, the collective reading, okay, where it's just whatever comes out, we just kind of focus on taking on the messages that resonate. I do have a look at that reading. Okay, I'll put it in the description down below. Thank you. Last shuffle. Thank you. There's quite a few late night thoughts coming through. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. We have, in their arms, I find a haven where vulnerability is embraced. Look at this. Where vulnerability is embraced and celebrated. Okay, so there's definitely an energy about expressing those feelings, being vulnerable. Okay, and the vulnerable is just like to be putting yourself out there. Okay, to be able to give and to receive the love. Okay, their uninhibited passion lights up the night like the stars in the sky. Their vulnerability in our intimate moments makes me fall in love with them even more. So there's a lot of feelings like really resurfacing in their late night thoughts. The intimacy we share is a sacred dance of souls intertwining and becoming one. Okay, and that's falling on this energy of pile 2. Pile 2 is all about the energy of balance. It's all about the energy of things being in alignment. Think of soulmate. Think of those kind of connection. Okay, things coming together. Okay, ooh la la. Okay, we're gonna keep it clean and classy. In their embrace, I find a sanctuary of joy, bringing us closer together. But there's definitely an energy of something wanting to come together. Their touch on my hand ignited a spark of desire, leaving me yearning for more. Now, if there has been some physical contact of some sort, even a hand or hi, how are you doing? I feel like this person has been really like, woof. It's definitely kind of giving them this energy of where their sacral chakra has been ignited. Okay, their body fits perfectly. Ooh, wait. Their body fits perfectly against mine, as if we were made for each other. Let's peel off the wallpaper. Ooh la la. Oy, 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 oy. Now, let's peel off the wallpaper. Okay, it's a like a common like a little reference. Okay, in lovers rock music. Okay, lovers rock music. It's a type of reggae music where it's all about just the frequency of love. Okay, just the frequency of love where lovers come together and they may dance very slowly, very sensually. Okay, against the wall or against the wallpaper or just wherever they lean against. But it's the idea that it's so sensual, it's so connected. It's like time. It's the energy of like the two a couples coming together, dancing, embracing one another, and it's like it's just them in the room against the wall, peeling off that wallpaper. The last time we spoke. So have a look at the last time they saw you as well. Collective read. The last time we spoke, I couldn't help but blush under the loving gaze, knowing our connection is something truly special. So I feel like this could be someone, that could be having these feelings of anxiety. Okay, perhaps they it's is this it could be these feelings like they want more with you, and perhaps they're like, I feel like the message is like they're pinching themselves and like, is this real? Like, is this real? Okay, it can also be someone who once is now looking back and now wanting to have that and more with you. Okay, their warm embrace is like I am wrapped in a blanket of love, wrapped in a world of tenderness. Ooh la la. So there's a lot of messages coming through. We've just looked at their subconscious. We're going to have a look and see what wants to come through, wants to reveal itself in the love box. Okay, let's have a look at a message from the ancestors with the Jamaican proverbs. Okay, so reveal the proverb that resonates with this story or resonate with what's going on here. Okay, for the collective who chose pile 2, how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? How does he feel? Feels like this wants to come out. All right. See if there's any more. Any more? Oh, okay. Thank you. We have quite a few. Let's have a read. So we have cockroach has no business in a foul fight. A cockroach has no business being amongst a fight or quarrel with with birds, okay? So this is the energy of don't get yourself involved in things that don't concern you. Don't get yourself involved in things that don't concern you, okay? So we're going to keep that in mind. Something that not to get themselves involved in things. And I feel like that could be perhaps an energy of going down the rabbit hole of, but what if you don't like me? What if it is? What if it is? Okay. And I feel like that's a message saying don't get caught up in that, because then you're swaying yourself away from what you actually want. Okay. We have here this energy of feeling overwhelmed, and we can kind of see that overwhelmed feeling with the Nine of Swords. Okay. This is an overwhelmed feeling. The bucket a well with water. One day the bottom of the bucket must drop out, okay? So let's say we're gonna say them in the Jamaican style. It's just quite a few. So the cockroach have no business. It have no business in a foul fight, okay? So the cockroach, just leave your bit, mind your business. This is the energy of just saying mind your business. This one, this is the energy of feeling overwhelmed, stress, having to look after yourself, okay? Self-love as well. Bucket a well with water. One day the bottom of the bucket must drop out. The bottom of the bucket must drop out. And I feel like the bottom of the bucket is their feelings. Think of this as the bucket. Inside is all these feelings. Look at this. But these feelings are so overwhelming that they are starting to overflow. Okay? They're starting to overflow. The bottom of the bucket is going to drop out. Okay? It will fall out. One finger can't kill lice. One finger can't kill lice, you know. This simply means one finger alone cannot kill lice. It's the energy of working in groups, having a teamwork, okay? Seeking advice from others, okay? No man or woman is an island, okay? Now, I feel like this could be someone who it's like they're dealing with all these feelings, and I feel like the energy is like perhaps it could be others around them trying to help them or how they should best navigate it. But I feel like they keep trying to say, no, I'm good, I'm fine, I've got this. Okay. It could be someone who's very independent. It could be that they're very hyper independent. Okay. And perhaps that hasn't worked in their always in their favor. You know, it's sometimes you or there's an energy of like you can compartmentalize certain things. Like you might be good at one area, and you put all your focus, all your energy in one thing. But let's say when it comes to relationships, and that's the areas that everyone can have may struggle and things like, because it's like now it's opening the heart chakra. It's opening that heart chakra and being honest with your feelings, expressing how you feel, telling that person that you feel for how you feel about them. You know, there can be that struggle there. Okay. So we also have when beggar beg from beggar, him never get rich. Him never get rich. This is the energy of be mindful of your circle, be mindful of who you are around, okay? Because if someone has a mindset that is not in alignment with yours, back to that pile number two energy again. If it's something that in they're not in alignment with you, they can only give you what they have. They can't give you any more because they don't have that energy. So, for example, if someone has a lack mindset and you're seeking advice from somebody who only has lack to give you, they can only give you lack. They can't tell you about an abundance mindset because they're not there yet. Okay, I hope that's making sense. But in this situation, I feel like it could be this person might have only had experiences or outlooks from people that may not have had the best examples of successful, abundant relationships, and it's now. I feel like there's a lot of similarities coming through in Power One, that this person is hoping, wanting better, wanting to do better, wanting to take those steps to come towards you, and I feel like they could be overthinking everything to the point that it's kind of creating a energy of like a plateau moment for them, but also kind of an energy of like a burnt out feeling. I feel like they're burnt out from trying to work out and am I doing this right? Oh, am I doing too much? I feel like this person is constantly trying to think how to best approach you. And I feel like that's what's creating this kind of oh what should I do, oh no, and it's almost like they get a sense of release in their late nights, in their dreams. I feel like this person does dream a lot about you. Okay, so let's have a look and see what wants to come through in the romantic oracle before we open the love box. Let's have a look. How does he feel? Okay, how does he feel about me? For the collective who chose pile 2, what do they need to know about this person? We have keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay? Okay, I feel like something else. Okay? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be someone who really wants to have some time to just be with you. Okay, let's have a look. Any we have very soon. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it can come to you. Okay, so that it can come to you. Okay, so we have the energy of make the effort. Let's see what's behind playfulness. But it's in the reverse, okay? Sometimes I read it in the reverse upright, but I feel like it coming in the reverse, I feel like it could be energy of like, now it's the time to just stop like this wishy-washy, and it's now time to be straight up and say how you feel. You've got to make that effort. Make that effort, okay? So now we're going to have a look into the love box and see what wants to come through for the collective who chose pile 2. How does he feel about me? What does the collective need to know right now at this very moment? Oh, reveal the messages the collective need to see right now. Okay, reveal the messages the collective need to see right now. Okay, last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. So we got quite a few messages here. Again, take the messages where it resonates. It could be regarding a crush. It could be regarding a current love interest. It could be regarding There's been a separation, or it could be an ex, okay? Someone who wants to reconcile. We're just having a look and see, okay, who wants to come through in these messages. I have fond thoughts of you. Will you give me another chance? Ay, 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 ay. So it is someone. Okay, there's definitely an energy of someone who wants to reconcile. Someone who wants, again, that song that came through. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. Okay, let's bring our singing voice on. Come on, Auntie Self Love, bring that singing voice. Yes, honey. Yes, darling. Whatever I did, whatever I wrong, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back for good. That's what they want. They want you back for good. I've been keeping an eye on you via social media. So this person has been watching, okay? Think of the Page of Swords energy. They've been watching, okay? Seeing are you still available, seeing if you have, perhaps you've been doing anything. Perhaps it could be also trying to keep an eye and see if there is anybody, any other interests, okay, that you may be interested in. I want to grow old with you. Now these messages did come through in pile one as well, so do have a look, okay? I want to know more about you. I want to know more about you. And this it could be the energy of the open mind. Someone does want to take that time to get to know you on a deeper level. Whether it's a new or someone who wants to return. I have to tell you, you're not the only one. Okay? Now this also did come up from Power One. So I feel like it's someone. How does this person feel about you? I feel like this person there's like lots of emotions. Perhaps this person have even made mistakes because of their overthinking. Okay. Perhaps it could even been someone like, oh, maybe Jane's not interested in me, so I'll go here, and then have their regrets going, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Look at this. We have karmic connection. Karmic connection. Now I feel like that's as soon as we was just mentioned about why did they do that, like goes with somewhere else. I feel like this person may have caught themselves up in these energies because they haven't followed with their heart chakra. Okay, we're gonna pull out the chakra colors and see what wants to come through for the collective who chose pile 2. Okay, how does he feel about me? Okay, reveal the chakras that are impacted at this time regarding this person. It could be the person on their mind or the person that really wants to come through, whether it's a crush, a current love interest, or someone from the past, an ex-lover, an ex-love interest, or someone that the collective are in separation with. Thank you. All right, let's reveal. We're just going to shuffle, bring in that energy, and see what wants to pop through. Any more? Quite a few. All right, last shuffle. Thank you. So we have, look at this. We have two root chakras coming through. Okay, the root chakra. Let's just to help you see. It's located right here. It's like just in that area, okay? Maybe let's put that here. The root chakra represents that energy of let's say your primary socialization, your inner child, your okay, how you was raised, how you was brought up, how you was all of those kind of things, born and bred energy. Okay. The solar plexus represents the energy of confidence, self-esteem, okay, located in the stomach region area, okay, located in that stomach region. Okay, so it's your confidence, your self-esteem. Okay, and we have the throat chakra. Okay, we have the throat chakra coming through. This is the energy of your like to communicate, to express yourself. Okay, so you can see that there's a lots of blockages here when it comes to. I feel like those these areas are blocking how they feel, because how they feel with the heart chakra. Okay, let's just get an heart chakra for example. The heart chakra is representing that green energy located in the heart area. Okay, but they're not talking, so they're not expressing. So what the heart is feeling is not being expressed verbally, it's not being shown. Okay, plus there's also some energies going on with their root chakra. So it could be their inner childhood. I feel like it's an energy of someone feeling like they're not good enough, they're not worthy. So it's this energy of that they may have self-sabotaged because they felt like they weren't worthy. Because there's definitely an energy with the root chakra and the solar plexus coming together. There's definitely an energy of like, and we saw it in the cards with the Jamaican proverb, this energy of self-love. There's definitely an energy of like this person may have let their own selves down. And I do feel like it's energy of someone wanting to say, it's not you, it's me, and them recognizing that they have done some self-sabotaging. Okay. And I feel like there's an energy of like someone wanting to apologize, like they never meant to hurt you. It's just they there were some things that they needed to work on to realize that there was definitely some growth needed, and to also be clear with what they want and to not doubt themselves. Okay, take the messages where it resonates, but this is what's coming through. It does feel like someone is in heavy remorse energy. Okay, oi, 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 oi. And this energy of karmic, it represents this kind of karma energy. Okay, what you put out there, it can come to you. So it's the energy of, even if there's an energy, it's coming from a place of maybe lack of self-love. What we do in that time and that space and that energy can also come back. Okay, so it's always the best. So our policy at Wagwan Guarantee: if you can't do good, then don't do anything at all. Simple as that. Okay, take a rain check. Take a rain check. Okay, so let's continue with these juicy gems. I want to wake up with you every morning. I'm gonna call you Jane. Jane, I want to wake up every, every, I want to wake up with you every morning. I can't help but feel jealous of the fact that you are spending more time with friends than me. So there's an energy of jealous, and that could be again from that root chakra, from that solar plexus. Okay, the confidence, lack of confidence, and perhaps that could have impacted the union. Again, getting themselves in things that don't involve them. Okay, type of mindset. Perhaps the people, the circle that they were hanging around. Okay, not seeking advice from others that could help them. I'm scared for you to get close to me. I have to tell you, you are not the only one. And I feel like that was the energy that we saw earlier with that karmic connection. I believe in marriage, I'm just not ready yet. Interracial. Interracial has come through. So there could be an interracial, intercultural elements here. Okay. I don't want to break up, but can we recover from this? So it's definitely an energy of someone thinking, is this wondering if it's over, wondering if it's something, can you reconcile from this? I don't want to fight anymore with you. Can we work this out? Can we work this out? Now we're just going to bring in the good karma and have a look and see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, just channeling all of these messages coming through and see what messages want to come through in the tarot. Okay, message for the collective. Shows power 2. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like there could be an energy of apprehension. Perhaps it could be from both parties. Okay, but with this energy, I feel like it's also someone who wants to make that steps to work. It could be also this person is wanting to show you, okay, that they are making those changes by working on themselves. It could be working on their career, working on their home, working on their mind, their spirit, their energy, their everything, their vibe, just everything. Okay. See what's at the front and the back. We have this temperance energy in reverse. And we have, look at this. So there's definitely an energy of a soulmate energy. But with the temperance in reverse, I feel like the temperance in reverse is saying that, you know, it's like someone needs to find their inner peace so that then you can be in alignment back to the energy of number 2, back into the energy of alignment. Okay, let's see what's at back. We have a King of Pentacles. So perhaps it could be with the King of Pentacles, somebody who is taking those steps to then become from the Knight to the King. It could also be someone who perhaps was so focused in their career, focus on where they want to be in life, that they didn't focus on the present day. So present being that they have to be present, they have to show, you know, you can't just want to wake up with somebody every morning and you're in the present, you're not actually putting those steps in there, step in place. Okay, I feel like someone who's definitely having to recognize and learn and be understanding. We have here the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is the teacher. So it's like someone who could have recognized that there was some lessons that they needed to take and lots of lessons they needed to learn, because we have that energy circle, to be mindful of your energy circle. Okay, now I just heard a fast car. Okay, and I feel like the fast car could be uh, there's a message there as well, that it could have been someone who's moves with haste. Okay, but I feel like the message is coming through. If you want to wake up with someone, you want to build a longevity, you want to build a long successful relationship, a successful connection. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And we have the Seven of Pentacles just to confirm that energy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, there's definitely an energy of money here and like earthy things. So I feel like it is somebody who is looking and knowing that they want more, knowing that they want to build something successful. I feel like they could be even looking at the amount of time you spend together, the amount of, whether it's weeks, months, years. It could be all their energy of where they want to be. It could be them looking at themselves thinking, this is where I am now. This is where I want to be in the next 5 years, the next 7 months, the next 7 years. This is where I want to be. Okay. It could be even that energy of just going, you know what, this is where I was 7 years ago. Where do I want to be in the next 7 years? Okay, I want to build roots. I want to build roots, and I know that I need to go and work on my confidence. I know I need to go and work on how I feel about my view or my outlook on love. And I feel like the energy as well, perhaps they may have had an exchange, okay, experience of love, perhaps from their inner childhood. It may have been, okay, they may have been used to seeing elders or parents, okay, around them, or caregivers, guardians around them, where they weren't always around, and what they would do to exchange that they weren't always around, or exchange that love, would be to give them gifts. Okay, I feel like there's an energy of giving gifts, but this kind of whereas others may have been always having to say, look, this is what I got from my mummy or daddy. um they would only have gifts to show, not like all stories or to tell about stories to tell about what they did, or drawings, or fun times. And I feel like that's an energy here that's coming through as well. Okay, someone who wants to take that leap of faith. Because look, we've got the Fool here. They do want to start something new. They do want something successful with the Six of Wands. They do want a harmonious relationship, a harmonious connection. I feel like it's also somebody who wants to be honest, wants to be real, wants to be truthful, okay, wants to release himself from just being in this loop of staying in their comfort zone, okay? Because I feel like the energy is saying the comfort zone may have been the subconscious of thinking about you, dreaming about you, just watching you from a distance, okay? But I feel like now it's the message is saying that you can't stay in that, okay? Again, it's this energy of what do you want for the next 2 years? What do you want for the next 5 years? You've got to take some action. You can't just be staying in that dream land. And we saw that energy of that playfulness in reverse. Okay, and I feel like that energy of the playfulness in reverse, making that effort, that playfulness in reverse is now really coming in into that energy of this is not the time to play. They've really got to be real. I'm getting the message to just pull from the middle. Okay, we have paying attention to red flags because they could be cautioning you, but it's in the reverse position. And we do also have the heart to heart conversation. Okay, so we'll read them both ways. Okay, but I feel like a heart to heart will be really help to understand. But I feel like the message is saying that you also understand one another's hearts. Perhaps you also know one another's flaws. Okay, but it's also, look at what's behind it, honeymoon. It could also be that, and we saw love yourself as well. So it could be this energy that someone really just, I feel like it's an energy of someone's taking that steps to get themselves out of things that don't concern them, so that they are focusing on what they truly want and what they truly desire. And I feel like that is what they're now recognizing. They've got to take that step. Now I'm seeing the message from the middle here, the Lovers. Ay, 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 ay. I feel like the message is coming through. Perhaps, and look, there's an interracial element here. Perhaps there's an energy of misunderstandings, and if both parties can understand one another, then that can really help to bring in that alignment, bring in that harmony, bring in that balance. Okay, with that Temperance being in reverse. Okay. So let's have a look and continue to have a look and see what's coming through in these messages. We have, I haven't been feeling myself as I'm so invested in our relationship that I've lost myself in the process. Okay. I want to introduce you to my family. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? Touch me, tease me. Ooh la la. Let's go to relationship marriage counseling to solve our issues. So there's definitely similar messages coming through that was in pile one. Okay. Again, take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. I love everything about you. I love everything about you. I don't want my family issues to impact our relationship. And we can see that there is definitely some kind of family issues or inner childhood issues going on here, with the root chakra being here, that may have impacted their energy of confidence, their self-esteem, with the solar plexus as well. Okay, that belly, that stomach feeling. Perhaps this person may have had a lot of stomach issues. I don't kiss and tell. Oh la la. Trust issues. Yes, trust issues. This is definitely what's been kind of really coming through. Sexy thoughts with those late night thoughts. Ay, 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 ay. Will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my boyfriend? Okay. So it could be this energy of both parties feeling this way. Okay. I feel like this could be this energy of they want to find out, will you will you be will you be mine? Will you be my girlfriend? Okay. Our communication requires work. Our communication requires work. We can see that with the throat chakra here. And I feel like it's a case of understanding one another. Equal, look at this. Ay, 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 ay. Equal give and take. I want you back. I want you back. Ooh la la. Yes. And we have here, look at this. So it's something that perhaps you are both, it could be like, will you be my girlfriend? It could be that you're both wanting the same things, okay? Perhaps this person could, or they want to start small. Perhaps it could be taking you on a retreat, going somewhere where you can just sit, be relaxed, making that effort with one another, and so you can talk and communicate and really understand one another, okay? So we're going to end this read, okay, with a message from these playing cards, okay, and see what keywords comes to mind when they think of you. Let's have a look and see what keywords come to mind when they think of you. For the collective who chose pile 2, how do they feel about me? How do they feel about me? How do they feel about me? We have the Three of Diamonds. The Three of Diamonds is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. This is representing the energy of someone wants to work things out with you. They want to work things out. They want things to grow. They want things to expand. That's the energy of free growth, expansion. This is the energy of the Empress coming through. They want things to grow. They want to come out of this kind of energy of doubting and not trusting themselves, learning to trust again, learning to be open, learning to be open to receive and give, okay? Look at this energy of cleverness, intellect, intelligence, and knowledge. So it's like this relying on themselves, trusting themselves more, okay? Really trusting themselves more to take action, to come forward, and to be honest and real, okay? So we're going to leave it here. But for the collective who chose power to take the messages where it resonates and leave, we have to say it with power, leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes around here. So be sure to look good, feel good, stay sipping, keep sipping, stay blessed. And do have a look at all of the readings available at Gwan Tarot and Tea. And big up yourselves every time. Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 3 and we're exploring how does he feel about me? Okay, so if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And to our subscribers, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. So please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarenti. Come and join our love and light family. All right. I hope you've got a nice cup of tea as well, or a beverage, or something to just keep you going as we gather these intuitive gems and see what intuitive mail is in store for you. All right. Let's get straight into it and see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois and it simply means what is going on. Okay, what is going on? And we like to dabble a bit with, using Jamaican culture and mixing it with the tarot. It's like bringing a little bit of culture and messages from the ancestors. So let's get straight into it. Okay, we're just gonna channel that energy. Okay, how does he feel about me? Okay, we have lots of messages, intuitive messages in this love box. So how does he feel about me? How does he feel? How does he feel? Okay, for the collective who chose Power 3, this is what we're exploring. It could be a crush, it could be a current love interest, it could be someone from your recent past, a separation of some sort, an ex. We want to see what messages, okay, the collective need to hear right now. All right. Okay, that feels good. It does feel like it's getting really charged, okay? So let's have a start now. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So there's definitely this energy of someone who feels like there might have been a missed opportunity. And it could also be they may have shown this behavior in the past, and this time they're like, no, I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss out on this. I want to take action. I'm not going to ignore it. Okay. So I feel like it's coming in both ways. Someone who may have recognized that, and now it's like, no, I wanna tell you. I feel like this person they want to speak till that they're so exhausted. Okay, they just want to tell you everything. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at the love box. But before we do, let's pull out a Jamaican proverb first, okay? But I feel like the messages really want to come out. So let's have a look with the Jamaican proverbs. Let's see what wants to come through. How does he feel about me? For the collective who chose Power 3, we are on this energy of 3. So that represents energy of growth, energy of expansion. We have here, when beggar beg, they will never get rich. If a beggar begs from another beggar, they will never get rich. Okay? This is referencing to the energy of if there is like a lack mindset, lack mentality, okay, you can't expect to then top up if you are lacking already. So it's being mindful of your circle, your mindset. Energy attracts energy. Now with the Four of Cups coming through, it's in reverse position. It's definitely in the energy of someone is like looking at their ways. It could be someone who's very reflective. It does seem like the themes coming through in this read is a lot of retrospect. Someone's looking back, someone's reflecting, someone is taking this initiative to do a lot of growing up. That's what it feels like that's coming through. Okay, we have here cockroach has no business in a foul fight. Okay, now these two proverbs came through in pile 2 as well. Okay, this is the energy of not getting involved in things that don't concern you. Mind your business. Now we're going to just pull one more for the collective. Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay. Any more for the collective? Yes, thank you. We have self-praise is no recommendation. Self-praise is no recommendation. So this is the energy of not being so boastful. Let others figure you out. Let others see what you're about. Let others understand you, get to know you. And that can only be through taking time, letting people see your actions. Is it consistent? Okay, and I feel like that's the energy of that, what this person wants you to see about them. Okay, taking that time for you to see all of them rather than just boasting about how good they are. It's like, I'm going to let you be the judge of that, and I'm going to take it. I feel like it's going to take it on the head that yes, I'm not perfect. I can have my flaws, and I can, I want to focus on working on those flaws so they become strengths, and will really double down on the things that I am really good at. But when it comes to you, I'm gonna call you Jane, when it comes to you in this union, I really want to show you the real me. Okay, that's what it feels like is coming through. So let's start with the love box because it really feels like it really wants to come through. Look what we have here, love interests. Okay, so reveal for the collective who chose pile 3 the messages they need to see. Okay, right at this very moment. Have a little shuffle, a little bit of shuffle. How does he feel about me? How does he feel? Ooh, we have some flyaways. Let's fly away. Last shuffle. Okay, thank you. Now let's have a look. Okay, that wants to come through. So it's definitely a love interest. It's definitely a love interest. Okay, we are exploring a love interest, but it's definitely a love interest. It feels like someone wants to say, look, I am a love interest. Because we do have self-praise is no recommendation, but this person definitely wants you to know that they are a love interest. They do see you as a love interest. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. I'm gonna take a good sip of tea. Got some green tea. What are you sipping on? Green and peppermint. Mm-mm-mm. I can't help but feel jealous of the fact that you are spending more time with your friends than me. So this person may have felt this way, okay? Perhaps it could have been, perhaps you could have felt this way, okay? Take the messages where it resonates. Can I take you out on a date? Can I take you out on a date? Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Your voice is so sexy. Your voice is sexy. Ooh la la. Come through. My family don't like you, and I'm feeling torn. This came through for pile 1. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. Will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my boyfriend? So this could be something that, perhaps you may have felt like this. Perhaps they are asking, will you be my girlfriend or vice versa, okay? Financial differences. So there could be some financial differences here. I don't know how to communicate with you. I don't know how to communicate. And perhaps this person may have felt like to communicate, they go into this boastful kind of route. However, it kind of makes them appear arrogant. Okay. We have here, I've been keeping an eye on you via social media. Now this has popped through for every single read. Okay. So this is giving the Page of Swords energy. So they could have been keeping an eye, seeing if you are in maybe have any other love interests going on. Then we have family issues. Okay. So if there's been a break or of some sort, we have imbalance. Imbalance. I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for hurting you, baby. I'm sorry, baby, for hurting you. Okay, so there's definitely some remorse, reconciliation energy coming through. I haven't healed from my previous relationship and I know the cracks are starting to show. Okay. And that could be why we've seen this Four of Cups in this reverse. It's like this person in the upright position, they was not in that full capacity, that mindset to attract, to take, to receive, to give. Okay, and it could have created some blockages. Okay, right, let's have a look at, before we continue, at some romantic oracle messages, romantic angel oracle messages, and see what wants to come through for the collective. How does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? How does he feel? We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, I feel like this is what the illusion is, okay? Because remember, it came in the reverse. It came in the reverse position. But from what we've been seeing, that's not the case. But I feel like this person is trying to, may have tried to convince themselves or may have talked themselves out, because to accept and to know that, I feel like it's also, I feel like it's an ego thing that's going on here. Let's have a look. Any more messages for the collective who chose pile 3? Look at this. Look at this. Ay, 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 ay. We have attraction. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then we have this energy of this could be the one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Just have a look if there are any more. Any more for the collective? Any more for the collective? We've got 2 more. Thank you. Look at this. Ay, 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 ay. So this is definitely an illusion energy with the 4 of Cups. With the 4 of Cups in reverse. Someone has talked themselves out. Remember, energy attracts energy. So if you are, your thoughts, your feeling, if you talk and you're thinking negative, okay, it's playing up with your manifesting energy. It's making you doubt yourself. But there's an energy of someone wants to give this relationship a chance, to work on this partnership. But then they go into this, should I not? There were similar messages coming through from the collective tarot love reading, from the last time they saw you, and their thoughts and feelings about you, okay? Their late night thoughts and feelings. So do have a look at that read, or put it in the description, in the description box, okay? And we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like this is what this person really wants to embrace. But there's definitely an energy of having to overcome this energy of doubting. There's definitely a feeling of doubting. Okay? Let's have a look and continue and see what, look at this. We have marry me. Marry me. That's a massive contradiction to what we've been seeing. It's like this. So it feels like we're getting closer and deeper into how they really feel. I want to introduce you to my family. But how do you feel about this? How do you feel? Okay. There does seem like there is an energy about family, and it has fallen on pile 3, which represents the energy of growth and expansion. Okay. Do have a look at pile 1 as well. Okay. Will you be my girlfriend? In fact, there's lots of messages that could, pile 1, pile 2 as well for pile 3. Okay. We have an energy of codependency here. And I feel like the codependency could be coming from that energy of really doubting themselves. Okay. Let's have a look at the chakras and see what chakras are impacted as well. So for the collective who chose pile 3, how does he feel about me? We're seeing a lot of kind of, this person's like wobbly. Okay. This energy was coming through as well on pile 1. But let's see what's going on here with this person with the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Reveal the chakras that the collective need to see. What's going on? Okay. Last shuffle. Thank you. So we have quite a few. One on the lap, we have the solar plexus. The solar plexus is located in the tummy area, your stomach, okay? Here, right here. We have the throat chakra. This is the energy. Oh, and the solar plexus represents confidence and self-esteem energy, okay? We have the throat chakra, okay? Located in the throat area, and that's the energy of communication, okay? The energy of communication. We have the crown, the third eye, okay? That's all about your intuition, connecting with your intuition, trusting yourself and your thoughts, okay? Knowing exactly what you want, having that clarity. Think of the Ace of Swords, okay? Or the King of Swords, okay? That clarity. We have the root chakra, okay? The root chakra represents the energy of that inner child, your upbringing, how you was brought up, how you was raised, okay? Located just here, on here, okay? Then you have the heart chakra, okay? Which represents your energy of love to give, to receive. So there's definitely an energy of some blockages of the giving and receiving, okay? I feel like there's a fear of giving. That I feel like that there's an energy of fear of giving, and we're going to investigate a lot more and see why. Okay. So let's have a look here. I've been playing the field. I've been playing the field. Honesty. Honesty. So it could be that this person is wanting to be honest, explain why they have been doing the things that they've been doing. We're going to continue and then have a look at the good karma. You are in my dreams. So it's definitely a lot of mixed feelings coming through. I'm scared for you to get close to me. Look at this. Bingo. We're getting there. We're starting to understand what's going on with this person. I'm scared that you might not want me. Look at this. When you know the real me. So it's definitely giving an energy of this self-sabotaging behavior. Okay. I don't want to break up, but can we recover from this? Always trust your intuition. Use your discernment every time. Look at we have a message about intuition. Oi, 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 oi. My intuition is telling me we need to talk about the elephant in the room. You know what? There's quite a few. We're gonna get straight into some clarifications and see what's going on here for the collective who chose pile 3. Okay. So for the collective who chose file 3, we can see a lot of kind of mixed feelings coming through. Okay. This feeling of I'm scared for you to get close to me. I've been playing the field, unrequited love, but then we have soulmate here. Okay. I want to talk about or address the elephant in the room. Can we recover from this? Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Clarify what's going on here for the collective who chose pile 3. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Now, earlier we said message something about ego. This person is going through a period of growth. This person could also, perhaps it could, I feel like it could also have been with the Emperor being the daddy of all daddies in the tarot cards. Okay, there could be, I feel like there could be some kind of disappointment from a father figure, and this person may be really, I feel like this person wants more, this person wants love, but I feel like this person could also have fears that they don't want to end up like their father, or they don't want to do or be like their father or have their father's ways. There's an energy coming here, and I feel like this is where this person I feel like this person lets himself down in those ways, and perhaps those energies may have also impacted on you. because this person really does want this, but there's a fear of I what they saw, what they witnessed from as a child. I feel like it could also be not enough love given to them, also not seeing enough love between their parents, and wants to build a secure, but we can see wants to build a secure union, a secure connection, but we can see it's come out in the upright position. So I feel like a lot of it is how this person feels, but it's not actually reality. Okay, and it definitely feels like it's an energy of trusting. Okay, and it could have also been perhaps maybe you might have met this person when you was younger and now they're maturer, or if it's like a crush, it is someone who wants to step up and build that confidence to come towards you, tell you how they feel. If it's a love interest, I feel like their love interest wants to tell you more about their self, help you to understand them a lot better. If it's an ex, I feel like an ex could also want to help you to understand why they've done things the way they are. I feel like it's also wanting to seek forgiveness, even if it's just to make peace. If it's something that you're not interested in, even just to make peace and just for you to understand them. Okay, I feel like there is they do want a reconciliation, but I feel like there's an energy of just wanting to make peace, make you understand, so that for the next union, for the next connection, they are making steps to really grow, really mature, and really develop themselves and to trust themselves. Okay, yes, we have the moon in reverse. So it's definitely an energy of feeling like they want to let all of these hidden feelings be revealed. I feel like for a long time they've held on to these feelings, okay? And those feelings may have created a lot of mixed energy, and that's what we're seeing a lot. We're seeing a lot of mixed energy here, and behind that we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles being here, okay, it's definitely an energy of giving and receiving. I feel like there could have been a fear of receiving, okay, a fear of receiving love, affection, care. Perhaps there could have been, I feel like perhaps this person could have been mistreated in the past, and that may have impacted their ability to trust others around them. Okay. Behind, we have the Seven of Cups. So there's that in reverse. So there's definitely an energy with the moon in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Someone wants to tell their truth. Someone wants to be honest. Someone wants you to understand them. I'm going to pull from the middle. Okay, look, we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like this person may have been very misunderstood. Okay, really wants you to understand them. I feel like they may have even created a loop and not even realized until it's just taking some time. Perhaps if something hasn't worked out, is now realizing I'm repeating the same things. So again, if it's a crush, a current love interest, or someone from the past, okay, and take the messages where it resonates. But I feel like it's somebody who's recognizing I've been here before and I need to stop that. And it could be because they've in situations that it's almost like this person, I feel like this person might have always tried to expect the worst result. With the Four of Cups again, it's like they may try to always expect the worst result as being the end result, or thinking, yeah, I'm not good enough. Yes, they're not interested in me like that. I haven't got everything what it takes, you know. So it feels like they doubt themselves. Look at that with the Four of Pentacles behind it. And those feelings are what are creating these mixed energy, this mixed bag, this cloud. Okay, it's creating this kind of cloud energy, okay, with the Seven of Cups here. But look what's behind the Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is saying you've got to move away from this energy. You've got to release yourself from this energy. It's not doing you any favors. And we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's like this energy, someone needs to take action, release themselves from this feeling, release themselves, okay? Look what's behind it. The Justice, you are currently in balance if you stay here. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Nothing is, it's like that doubting yourself energy is what's stopping you from building something, for something to come into fruition. Again, it's falling on pile three. Pile number three represents the energy of growth and expansion. And because this person is in this energy, how does he feel about me? He feels an awful lot. Okay, this person feels a lot about you. This person adores you, but because they're focusing on, like, I feel like it's little things that perhaps it could be like, I feel like it's especially because we have communication as one of the chakras that we saw earlier. Okay, there could be some kind of miscommunication issues, like they perhaps they didn't not they couldn't they let's call you Jane, they can't read your social cues that you are showing interest in them. Okay, and so they are, I feel like this person could also be, there could be an awkwardness about this person. Okay. So it's like they may go into this overthinking. Okay. We see this energy of the lack of clarity. And with the Seven of Cups behind here and the moon in reverse, there's definitely the energy of they're not thinking straight. They're not taking that time to just let me just get grounded. And we can see there's a kind of a lack of grounded energy. Okay, we only starts to see it with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this energy of I give, you give. But if this person starts to get that clarity, they will start to see that look what's behind here. Look what's behind there. We have a Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is saying that there's still hope here. But they've got to, this person has to, think of a road. This person has to meet you, meet you halfway. Okay? But once they meet you halfway, I feel like it will open many doors. But that has to come through the confidence of talking, building their trust, their self-esteem. Okay? Not holding on, having to let go and be okay with that. That might have been their life as a child, but now they can make their choices for themselves and what they want, speak it into existence. Okay, set their intentions, know what they want, communicate with their partner, communicate with their love interest, talk it, speak it. Okay, believe in it, trust how they feel. Okay, really going with how they feel and not ignoring it. Okay, and also helping them to get that clarity, to know what decision, what best way to move forward. And I feel like that's where this person is kind of stuck in this energy, because we're looking at their current thoughts and their current feelings. Their current thoughts and feelings are they are currently in this energy. Okay, perhaps you could also be sensing that energy telepathically. Okay, because we're seeing this energy of like they are still looking, trying to still find out what you're doing. Okay, through social media, it could be through mutual friends. Okay, they're still trying to find out, but there's still an energy that they're looking at this bit and ignoring those two cups. Okay, ay, 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 ay. We have here, let's have a look, a couple of more messages left from the love box. Look at this, reconciliation. They really do want to reconcile with you. And it could be that's why the energy of, trust your intuition, use your discernment. If there has been hurt in the past or there's been cheating and things like that, it definitely has to be something. You always have to trust your intuition, use your discernment, and ask yourself what's different now. Okay, can you accept? Okay, has this person fully changed? Do you want to put yourself back into these situations again? Okay, so always trust your intuition and use your discernment. Go with always go with trusting yourself and your intuition. I want to grow old with you. I want to grow old with you. So it does feel like this person is trying to, again, they want to show you, let's have dinner, let's have dinner, let's have dinner. I can't hide my feelings anymore. And this is what we see. This is what we see with the moon in reverse. We've seen the Seven of Cups. It's like they need that clarity now. It's definitely something that has been on their mind for a long time. Will you accept me if I currently earn less than you? Oi, 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 oi. This gives us a little bit more meaning with the Five of Pentacles that we saw and the Six of Pentacles. Perhaps it could be some worries about money that has seemed to have come through in the read as well. Seems to be a theme about this fear energy, okay? Perhaps this person could be slightly younger, you could be same age. It could be that this person maybe not financially where they want to be, and perhaps they kind of self-sabotage, or there has been some self-sabotage. It does feel like there's some self-sabotage energy coming through, okay? But it does feel like this person wants to give and receive in a fair way. Friends with benefits. We have friends with benefits. Friends with benefits. Friends with benefits. Equal give and take. Look at this. Equal give it. Now, this could be referred to a situationship. Perhaps it could be with the energy of give and take. We'll keep it clean and classy, but we're going to say always trust your intuition and use your discernment. So we're going to just do a bit more clarification with the Simply Deep Tarot now. Okay, let's have a look with the Simply Deep Tarot. Okay, some messages here before we close this read for the collective who chose pile 3. Okay, how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? With the collective who chose pile 3. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person wants to stop doing this to themselves, stop hurting themselves. Be honest, be open, give, receive. Let go of the past, focus on the new, focus on the present, being real with you, being open with you. They are attracted to you. They want to give their cup. We have death now. Oh, I didn't see the death. Okay, didn't see the death, but look at the death. The message 1 + 3 gives us 4. That's energy of stability. Steady, to be stable, to be, you know, in a steady position. And I feel like this is what this person wants to do. Be more steady with how they feel, with their feelings, okay? Get ready, get steady, okay? Let's have a look and see what's significant at the front and at the back. We have the Empress. Sorry, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so and that's what we saw the Emperor before. So this is it, like reflecting that energy of that unstableness with the Emperor, with their masculine energy. This Two of Cups energy. Sorry, the Five of Cups energy. So it's like taking action, coming forward. Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse. So it's definitely, do have a look at pile 1, okay, collective. But it's definitely energy of coming out of this energy. The Wheel of Fortune, they want another chance. They want, I feel like it's also a chance to make things right, a chance to take this opportunity with you, a chance to not ignore a opportunity with you, to come forward, to be real, to be honest, to be truthful, to give, to receive. Ooh la la. So, last but not least, we're going to have a look at some keywords that want to come through for the collective who chose pile 3. How does he feel about me? Let's see what wants to come through for the collective who chose pile 3. Oh, thank you. We have 2. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords represents clarity energy. Clarity energy. And look what we have. The audacity, the boldness, the bravery, the courage, daring, fearlessness, to come forward, to be brave, to be bold, to be straightforward with how they feel and not to feel no way, okay? Not to hide behind boastful energy, but to let you feel, sense how they truly feel. We have we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, it represents the energy of love. So this is the energy of knowing that this is what they want, having the true clarity and about how they feel, and not feeling no way, not ignoring those feelings with the Four of Cups. Accessibility, availability, convenience, user friendliness, but being in tune with how they feel about you. So take the messages where it resonates, collective, and leave the rest. Asoika, just leave the rest. Asoika is Jamaican patois and it simply means this is how it goes around here. So do have a look at all the readings available at Gwan Tarot and Tea. Okay, big up yourselves. Put a message in the comments down below if there's anything that you want to share. Thank you for all your support. Keep sipping, stay blessed, and we'll see you on the next one. Gwan.